Hey everyone, what is up? Louis here. Welcome back to another new video on the channel. Where today in this vlog, we are going on another trip to Cadbury World, aren't we guys?
Yeah!
Yeah, we've recently done a vlog there back in the first few days of January, but that was when the whole Cadbury World developments weren't fully completed. But since everything is now completed, we're going to go on another trip and taking you guys on a tour around the new walkthrough of Cadbury's. So without any further ado, let's go over to Cadbury World and start our chocolatey adventure.
Yeah!
Milo, what do you see over there? It looks quite busy, doesn't it? Lots of people here since the school holidays has just started. So I think since there's a few showers at the moment, I think it's perfect time now to get inside and get started. We are back at our favourite chocolatey place. Let's go inside, and it's certainly a busy day. You ain't joking, it is a massive queue. Yeah, so it is a big queue to go inside, but we don't go in until 12:30, so I thought we've got the 20 minutes to have a little look around and check out the new Cadbury shop. This has been refurbished since last year. A whole lot of new things have been added, so we'll have a quick look around and then we will shortly start our tour. Here's one of the few revamped areas in Cadbury's. The shop was in dire need of refurbishment, and it certainly looks a lot better compared to what it looked like before, with better colours and theming all around, and you'll be spending lots of minutes looking around, and there's certainly lots of chocolatey stuff to buy. Oh, hold on, I don't think we've seen this here before. Want to explain?
Pick a mix. Heroes. So you buy one of those, you fill it up with all your favourite little miniatures.
We didn't see this here before, so this must have been a great addition to the Cadbury shop. Let's keep looking around until a familiar face came out of the staff doors.
And do you want a picture?
Oh yeah! Oh, my luck's changed.
I never seen Grandad run that fast before. I guess he put on some running shoes today.
Grandad's falling in love with the bunny. Well, I think it's fair to say things were getting a little flirty in there with Grandad and the bunny, so let's carry on from where we dropped off. So just as you come out of that door is where the new Cadbury Chocolate Quest ride is at, and when you come out of the ride you get to see your ride photos that we should be having a look at when we get to the end of our experience. So we just had a look inside of the Cadbury store, and I think it's fair to say it is an incredibly busy day for Cadbury World today. Don't think I've ever seen it this busy. We're about to go into the walkthrough now as we're queuing for 12:30. Yeah, this wasn't here the last time. We now got a map of how our Cadbury journey will start. Go through the Aztec Jungle, through the Cadbury story, but then we take a different turn and we go into the chocolate making zone, then the 4D cinema, along to the Bourneville Experience, Advertising Avenue, and then we end on the new Cadbury Chocolate Quest ride. Definitely a new layout for Cadbury's, but we're just getting our chocolate now, and we certainly got a handful of them. Quite a lot. So yeah, we've got quite a handful of chocolate right there, but let's get our chocolate adventure started as we walk through the Aztec Jungle. I want to make sure it's not scary, it's the rainforest. He used to absolutely hate that saying, but our Cadbury exhibition has only just started. We've got our chocolate and we're walking through the first section of the Aztec Jungle. Nothing much has changed in here, it's all been the same for quite some time now, but I thought I'd slow it down a little bit and get some more footage to add to the vlog.
I don't know where it is. Here. Hey, got it.
Looks like we're now in Egypt. And now, as we carry on through this pirate ship, this corridor will take us along towards Wall Street and the Cadbury story. And we've now arrived into Wall Street, and it's certainly looking very quiet at the moment since we're the first people arriving into the scene. We've got this time now to have a look around, take a few photos before John Cadbury appears onto the screen. Can't be a bit of whisper. The Cadbury story has two separate shows, so we're now stepping through the doors and we're going to be learning how chocolate was made and how it has been developed. We decided to go sit at the back, so we'll be the first people through to the next part of the show.
Richard with us made all the difference. He saw to it that the quality of our cocoa improved.
And along we go to part 2 of the Cadbury story, where in this room we're going to be learning how chocolate was made, and this also includes the shaking seeds.
Stream of air, and by passing the bees, there we go. The raw cocoa beans are now pasteurized. Very good.
Well, that was a nice fun massage, wasn't it?
Yes.
Right, let's get into the chocolate fun now.
So as we're now leaving the Aztec and the Cadbury story, we're now getting into the main changes of Cadbury World, and this certainly looks new coming up right now.
So we didn't show you this on the last vlog. This is brand new. The temporary moulding shelling chocolate demonstration. This wasn't here the last time we came, so this is new. So let's have a little look around at this.
Now we're going into the chocolate making zone, and this is where we take a very different route.
So this is different because back there, the door would have taken you along to the advertising avenue, but this is a completely different route we take now, as we're now about to taste some chocolate.
Look through these windows and you'll see some incredible chocolate crafting, including some shoes, teapots, and even some footballs. But now it's time to get our little cup of chocolate treats. Let's see what's in store today.
So here's the list that we've got today. We've got white chocolate buttons, Oreo crumbs, fudge, mini Marlows and jelly babies. For me, I would probably going to go for Oreo crumbs and jelly babies because those are my best two.
So we're just in the queue now getting our mini chocolate cups. Now let's see what the others have their toppings added on.
So what have you got in this one then, Marlo?
Melted chocolate. I'm gonna have Oreo and one chocolate button.
Does it taste good?
Definitely.
What you have in there? Marshmallows. Fudge and marshmallows. What does it taste like? Good. Very delicious indeed.
Now it's time for me to have a go at eating my own chocolate, and it turns out it's that good. I want some more. So we're now done with the chocolate tasting zone, and now let's carry on with the next attraction.
Right then, so we just had some chocolate. Now it's time to take a completely different route, as we're going to be going downstairs to the chocolate making zone.
This certainly feels different from the last few times we've been to Cadbury, that is for certain.
Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure what they're going to do with the upstairs bit where the old Cadbury ride is at. I don't think there's going to be any work up there, so instead we're going to take a different route as we go down the stairs. Or actually, we'll take the lift, why not?
Hang in there. If you're enjoying the video so far and you want to see more content on the channel, if you haven't done so yet, why not subscribe to Vivid Louis Vlogs? It is completely free and you won't miss out on a brand new video early. Now let's get back to the video. So coming out of the lift now, on the ground floor, where we're now going to head over to the chocolate doodling zone.
We've been here last time, and this was actually part of the outdoor activities alongside the 4D cinema and the Bourneville Experience. These have all been moved into the indoor walkthrough. So, bit of a big queue, but we're going to see if we'll get to write our names with chocolate in just a moment.
Here is some chocolate being stirred in this really cool machine. So we're now coming up to the chocolate doodling tables, and this is where we've got this time now on our tables to write whatever we like for the next minutes.
And that is the milestone of hitting 14,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you all for the support. Let's keep going to 20k.
Lo and Milo are also drawing a couple of stuff down, and this is what Milo wrote for some reason.
What's this you're making here, Milo?
I'm putting unlucky to the people who are waiting.
Oh, they'll get used to it. But before we go, Lauren wanted to do a bit of chocolate tempering. Let's see how he does. Thought we'd write a little review before heading outside for the next activity.
So that's the chocolate doodling and the tempering zone concluded. We're now going to head outside, where we're now going to be doing the 4D chocolate adventure. Now at the start of this, I wasn't really keen on the layout, but I guess it suits it now, as it just adds a bit more variety to the exhibition itself. So let's head over to the cinema and we'll check that out, and then we'll be going into the Bourneville Experience, and then later on we'll be doing the rides.
There's the cream egg car we've been waiting to see, and in we go to the 4D chocolate adventure, and we had absolutely no problem at all getting through the queues.
I think it's surprising to say we just walked straight through, didn't even queue for like 1 minute. But into the lift we go.
Sadly, no lift was working today, probably too busy, but we was here a couple of months ago and the lift was actually working. So here's a little clip that I've managed to catch on the last vlog of the lift going down. Mr. Power enters the scene, controls the lift, and we nearly did not survive. Mr. Power managed to save us at the last second, and we go through the doors where there's a little preview before the 4D cinema show starts. This preview showcases what is coming up in the 4D chocolate adventure. The doors are now open up, so we're now going to be walking through and take our seats. We've now taken our seats, now it's time to sit back and enjoy the cinema.
A few moments later.
So there we go, then we're just on the 4D chocolate adventure. How do we sum that up, John? Did you enjoy that? Enjoy it?
Yeah, very good.
Here are some of the main characters that were spotted in the 4D cinema: Mr. Parrot, the Bunny, Freddo the Frog, and the Gorilla. But we're going to shortly head back outside and then back into the main chocolate factory. But before that, we've just had our green screen photos, so I thought we'd have a little look while we're here. This was us on the crunchy coaster. Here we are bathing in the bathtub. And lastly, this is the surfing on a Daily Milk surfboard.
So we just stepped outside of the 4D chocolate adventure. That was great fun. But we're now going to head back into the factory now. I was about to walk through the Bourneville Experience, and then straight after that, we'll be trying out the new Cadbury chocolate quest. Back in we go. So coming back the same way we've just been not too long ago, and in we go to the Bourneville Experience. This is another new section of Cadbury World, and this is now part of the indoor exhibition. So let's have a little look around while we're here. Looks like we can spot the chocolate factory from here. There is quite a lot to look around in the Bourneville Experience, as this covers most of the history around the Bourneville village and the old chocolate brandings of Cadbury's. Cadbury's have changed a lot over the last few years, and look at these old branded chocolates. Afterwards, it's the advertising avenue. So onto the new bit that we haven't seen here the last time. This is now the new way up to advertising avenue. And there should be a few familiar faces around here. Some old Cadbury characters make an astonishing comeback in this area, including the surfing man, and even the DJ makes an appearance. So we took the lift back up to the first floor onto the second part of Advertising Avenue, where we can now see the chocolate dog. Here it is. This is what we've been wanting to see all day. No, not that. But here it is. The gorilla's here. The legendary and iconic gorilla makes a return in the new Advertising Avenue. He was removed a few years ago, but now he's back in the main seat, banging on the drums to In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. And he's gone to sleep. Right, so we're near the end of our Cadbury adventure, as the new Cadbury Chocolate Quest ride is just in front of us. So let's go on the new ride and get some more chocolate, because we do get some more chocolate at the end of the ride. So let's work together and shoot down those cocoa beans and the milk. Now it's time to jump on board Cadbury's newest dark ride, opened last year, the Cadbury Chocolate Quest. Here's our ride. Let's jump aboard and get some chocolate. They're strict on on-ride filming and photography, so we decided not to film, enjoy the ride, and we'll let you know how we get on at the end.
A few minutes later.
I'm a bit surprised by that. Usually you get chocolate at the end of the ride, but there's no chocolate on the train.
No chocolate.
That's a little disappointing. Oh well, we got plenty of chocolate anyway.
15 bars anyway.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Bit surprised that they ran out of daily milks that quickly, but none of that really matters. We still got quite a lot of chocolate anyway. Since we're now back at the shop, And our Cadbury journey has come to an end. Let's go outside the main entrance and we will conclude today's video.
Today. But anyways, we have just finished our walkthrough of the new Cadbury World. Did you enjoy that, John?
I certainly did, Louis.
Yeah, what did you like the most?
Eating the chocolate.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Marla, what do you like?
Eating.
Eating, and Owen? Yum yum. Chocolate. I tell you what, we had a fantastic day out and it was nice to do Cadbury World again because by next year we won't be having the Merlin passes because it might not be worth it next year because we're moving quite a few stuff. So I thought let's get most of the stuff done with the Merlin pass as we can, and this was a good time to come back. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all did enjoy it, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you do like, comment, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next vlog because we'll be going to Alton Towers next because they have some new stuff that we haven't tried out yet. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
That commentary,
Well, John, I don't think we'll be figuring that out for another few years.